Йо. На нах. Файна свічка.
In Russia, a North Korean long-range 170mm M1989 Koksan howitzer was probably spotted for the first time during transportation by rail. Russian propagandist media shared the photo with the equipment. The vehicle on the railroad platform has the appropriate silhouette and characteristic pattern of the 5-roller tracked chassis of the M1989 Koksan self-propelled howitzer. The Twitter account Status6 geolocated the location of the train with the equipment in the Russian city of Krasnoyarsk. This artillery system uses a rather unique 170mm caliber, which, in combination with a long barrel, provides a long range. According to available data, the range of conventional shells fired from this system reaches 40 kilometers, while for active-reactive ammunition, this figure is close to 60 kilometers. The firing rate is 1 to 2 shots every 5 minutes. This range significantly exceeds the capabilities of all Russian cannon artillery, which can only be matched by the Soviet 203mm 2C7 Pion cannon with active-reactive projectiles. M1989 Koksan is a conventional name for a North Korean 40-ton self-propelled artillery system that was first seen at a parade in the city of Koksan in 1989. It is an evolution of the M1978 system, developed in the 1970s. FPV drone operators of the 414th Separate Regiment destroyed a rare Russian Tu-S-23 Nona SVK 120mm self-propelled gun and mortar system in the Donetsk region. A video of the enemy's self-propelled artillery system was posted by the regiment's commander Robert Brovdy, also known by his call sign Magyar. The invader's Nona SVK was discovered on a field road near a forestry and was hit by several Ukrainian drones. As a result of the hit by FPV drones with a shaped charge warhead, the artillery unit burned out from the inside. A Ukrainian drone observing the combat work of Ukrainian defenders recorded the results of the successful destruction of the Russian self-propelled artillery system on video. The war in Ukraine. Losses of equipment. Telegram channel revealed that the Russian Nona SVK was destroyed in the Pokrovsk district of the Donetsk region. Additionally, the Nona SVK is equipped with a PKT 7.62mm machine gun mounted on the turret of the self-propelled artillery system commander. The artillery unit is designed to suppress manpower, artillery and mortar batteries, rocket launchers, armored targets, firepower, and control points. It is capable of conducting targeted fire without prior preparation from closed positions and direct fire. It can use mortar shells and 120mm artillery shells. The Warthog Unmanned Systems Battalion of the 24th Separate Mechanized Brigade recently also destroyed 2 enemy Tu-S9 Nona S self-propelled gun and mortar systems. This also took place in the Donetsk region, where enemy self-propelled artillery systems were destroyed using FPV drones. Russian forces entered Kupiansk with 2 columns of vehicles today. The first column, comprising 2 MTLBs, a BMP and a tank, suffered losses. 1 MTLB was hit in the forest, and another reached Svatovska Street before being struck on Nekrasova Street, where about 15 soldiers disembarked and scattered into nearby buildings. The tank was also hit further north. Ukrainian UAV operators from the 116th and 14th Mechanized Brigades and neighboring units managed to eliminate part of the enemy forces. Though aware of their partial success, Russian forces attempted to send reinforcements, which were also hit. Russian forces have been relentlessly attacking Kupiansk, a key city in Ukraine's eastern front, aiming to gain strategic ground. These repeated assaults have come at a steep cost, with significant Russian casualties reported as Ukrainian defenders mount fierce resistance. Despite sustaining heavy losses, Russian troops have managed to secure a foothold within parts of the city, creating a precarious situation for both sides. This foothold has allowed Russia to establish a limited presence, but their gains remain fragile due to continued Ukrainian counterattacks and supply challenges. The high casualty rate has put pressure on Russian commanders, straining their ability to maintain momentum and reinforce their positions. While Russia's foothold in Kupiansk is a testament to their persistence, the ongoing battles and mounting losses highlight the immense difficulty of achieving and holding territory amid determined Ukrainian defense. Attention, Baltic states, Russian propagandist Solovyev. Destroying the worthless statehood of the Baltic states is not a malicious plan. It is simply the liberation of lands that have nothing to do with these Nazi regimes and the restoration of the rights of Russian-speaking people. There is nothing malicious here.
There is no intelligence confirming malicious intentions by Russia towards the Baltic countries, or, for example,
we have no ill
Poland or any other countries.
The destruction of this useless statehood is not an evil plan. It's just liberating lands that have nothing to do with these Nazi regimes and restoring the rights of Russians.
Well, for now, I'm talking about purifying, while talking about purely military, about purely military and purification.
Right?
Lavrov complained that due to Western sanctions, the Special Flight Squadron Russia plane he travels on has faced refueling issues in other countries, such as South Africa and Brazil. Warmonger, liar, and war criminal Lavrov called this situation annoying.
In Johannesburg, there was a whole situation with refueling the plane for the return flight, because it turns out almost all the companies that provide aviation fuel there are not owned by the country. In Brazil, it was the same story when I was visiting there, and it was impossible to refuel, which of course is frustrating. The Americans, when they impose such sanctions, do not understand that, yes, they will have to fear these sanctions for a while, avoiding the so-called secondary punishments. But for normal people, of course, resentment for their country, for their sovereignty, inevitably forms and grows stronger.
It is, and it will be very difficult and hard for me without you. Maxim Kulik says last goodbye to his wife and 3 children, who were killed in Kryvyi Rih in a Russian attack on November 11th. On the morning of November 11th, Russian forces launched a missile at the city and damaged a 5-story residential building. The bodies of a 32-year-old woman, children aged 2 and 10, and a 2-month-old baby were recovered from the rubble. Only the 33-year-old father survived, who was in another room at the time of the Russian strike and fell to the lower floor. Eternal memory. Deepest condolences to Maxim.
Мне очень трудно и очень тяжело. Сейчас и будет без вас. Я хотел бы обратиться сейчас к каждому из вас. Кирилл, бро, братишка, твой лучший друг, Демид, я купал тебя, спал с тобой, кормил тебя, гулял с тобой. Ты всегда говорил: папочка, 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 папочка.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.